Hello, I'm gonna be talking about Ice Age. This is part one of my series where I'm gonna talk about all the Ice Age movies. Yes, even the fourth and fifth. I know I'm not gonna have popular opinions with those, but for now, let's just stick with the first one. And in the background, you will see me doing parts of a Ice Age installment movie poster piece of art. Trust me, these videos take way longer than you would ever think. I mean, look at the runtime. Look how long this is, even for me. So, yeah, this is my second video, unless it isn't. But, here we go. One of the more notable things is that this animation could actually be considered impressive for 2002. I mean, have you seen that ice cavey section? That crap is awesome, bro. And, well, yeah, that is actually one of the most memorable scenes. It's good when a movie has a memorable scene because you know, oh yeah, when someone's making a reference, they're referencing this. And Ice Age is unmistakably one of the most popular franchises ever. Also, personally, I always thought for some reason my naive younger self, I'm 14 by the way, so I'm just talking about like my 8 to 9-year-old self, thought that for some reason Sid was the main character, even though, except for the third movie and probably the fifth movie, no, just the third movie, Sid is the main character. Manny is undoubtedly the main character of the four movies. Okay? All these movies mostly center around Manny. He is most definitely the main character. And honestly, the whole series coming from his perspective actually makes way more sense when you think about it. Because most of the movies center around him. The first movie centers around him grieving over the loss of his family. The second movie going from the ground up. And then the third movie is kind of like a break to have a child. And then the fourth movie is all about that child's teen phase. And then the fifth movie is kind of like trying to go through approving if your daughter's boyfriend is even good enough. But honestly, I'm not going to talk about the fourth and fifth movie as long as I'm going to talk about the third one. I think the third movie's video is going to be the longest video. You'll see why. I don't know why. I think that's my personal favorite. Some might not agree, but it's just my personal favorite. I do think that Diego is a very well written character, also. Him trying to go from a toxic pack like relationship into a herd that is very strange, but honestly cares about him more than his biological pack. Or whatever it is, friends? I don't know. But also, Sid, he is most definitely a comedic relief that just stumbled his way to the top of the fandom. But that makes him even more interesting. And the later movies kind of like do make you think, why doesn't Sid get to have a girlfriend? And then, well, you kind of get something like that in the fifth movie, but we're going to talk about that when it comes on. So yeah, all these characters are pretty good. I think the plot device they use is very clever. It's not unique. They have to deliver a human baby, and two of these people have practically don't want to be around, don't even know what humans are, and Diego knows what a human is, but is afraid to see them because they think they'll kill him. So it's like one character has to lead them, but it's the character who's most afraid to go to them. The baby being the whole plot device of why they're even going on this journey is so creative. They're not looking for something, they're bringing something back, which is a more unique thing that movies nowadays don't even really do. Honestly, Walt Disney fell off. Why would you fuck over Blue Sky? I hate you so much, Disney. Anyway, the baby is, yeah, he's just a baby. He's not important, as he's just a plot device. Some of these scenes are very memorable, like the ice cave scene, the cave doodle scene, the scene. You know which cave scene I'm talking about, the one that makes almost every single person cry. Also, Scrat is definitely worth mentioning because, like, he's the comedic relief that kind of challenges Sid as a comedic relief. He's more of like a background character that gets to Like, if you think about it, in every single movie, he causes a disaster. I mean, not in the first one, but in the second, third, fourth, and fifth, he causes pretty much every single disaster, which is kind of an interesting thing. The first movie used the baby as a plot device, but then all the other ones is just trying to survive what Scrat did. Does that mean that Scrat is the secret villain of all these movies? You know what? He is pretty maniacal, but by accident. Huh. A comedic relief that is secretly a villain. Who would have thunk? Also, one thing that many people don't really like is that the humans don't come back after the first movie, but honestly, I think that's a smart decision. This series isn't about them. The only reason they're really important in the first movie is because that's the only way that they can make the plot happen. Retrieve baby to humans. So why would they need the humans again after the first movie? It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. Now, some people may not agree with me. Some people don't even like the sequel. Oh, just wait until you watch the fourth and fifth movie. I swear you will hate those way more than the second and third movie. But yeah, I'm sorry this video is kind of short, but there isn't much to talk about the original Ice Age. I mean, the traveling montage is kind of cute. This movie is just more of like a classic staple of the 2000s, early 2000s. But when we talk about the sequel in like a few days or weeks when that video gets uploaded, trust me, it'll almost probably be an hour long. Because I want to go thoroughly in depth on this movie. Or on the second movie. So, yeah. This video was kind of short, but I hope you enjoyed it. So that was my opinion on Ice Age 1. Overall, the 9.1. It's a pretty good movie. It's just kind of a silly kids movie that's really meant to kind of leave an impact on you, but it's not anything crazy. But the other 4 movies, on the other hand, those are special. But yeah, this is my second video, so you don't really have to. If you liked this video and are waiting for the other 4 movies to be talked about, whether you love them or hate them, go subscribe to my channel maybe. It really helps. I'm not begging for subscribers, but it would be nice. I just want to do what I want to do. Make videos about the stuff I love. Bye!